Welcome back, and we are gearing up for Thanksgiving, all things Thanksgiving. And if your family is like ours, it's all about the food and the family get-togethers and feasting and giving thanks for all that we have and all the Lord's bounty in our lives. And what I would love to do is bring you guys along and show you some of our favorite dishes that we love to have around our Thanksgiving table. And one of the things that we have been doing for absolutely decades in my family, my mother got this recipe for cranberry relish off of the back of an Ocean Spray cranberry bag, and we have been doing it literally since I can remember. And I know for a lot of us, we like the cranberry jelly stuff in the can. It still has the ring marks in it, right? You know, just down on a dish, and there you go, and you serve it. But if you're wanting a fresher take, try this like my family does. It's so super easy, you guys. It's 3 ingredients: cranberries, sugar, and orange. And I'm going to show you how to do it. First we're going to do it so that we don't have too much, it's not overwhelming, 1.5 cups of fresh cranberries. And all you have to do is put them in a colander, rinse them, check that you don't have any bad ones in there. And usually when you get fresh cranberries from the store, you don't have any bad ones anyway. So then you put those into the food processor. You can chop them by hand, but it's so easy in the food processor, you guys. And you just put them in there with the blade and pulse them until they are chopped pretty fine, but not completely pulverized. Okay, now let me show you what those look like. And as you can see, they're chopped down pretty well, but they're not ground into, mush, okay? So that's where you want those to be. Now, we're gonna do our orange. Okay, so you can take 1 very small orange or half of a good-sized orange, wash it really good. And then you're just gonna cut it and chop it down, skin on, the rind on, and just chop this down into fairly small pieces. One of the things I love about this is it is so easy. You're using the whole orange, so there's no peeling of the orange to be done. I mean, can you guys just believe how easy this is? Literally, everything goes. You just minimal prep on this. And then everything goes in the food processor. Now, we're going to pulse that down a little bit and break those oranges down a little bit, just like we did the cranberries. You guys, the smell of this already, it's so fresh. It just is screaming Thanksgiving and the holidays to me already. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at these little pieces of fresh orange and cranberry. And we're going to add our sugar, right? And we're going to stir that in. I'm using coconut sugar. You can actually use, I've done this before with honey as well. 1/2 cup of honey. And if you're using sugar, 1/2 cup. Coconut sugar, 1/2 cup. Honey, 1/2 cup. It's all of those that I have used before, and they all work great. Look at that. You can still see that beautiful color from the orange in there and the cranberry. It's just gorgeous. Now, let me show you a little option here. My family loves walnuts. So one of the things that I like to do is add walnuts into the cranberry relish. And I don't want them so broken down. I want them to have a nice bite to them. So instead of putting them in the food processor, I just give these a little bit of a go around with the chopping knife. And like I said, these are optional. So if you don't like walnuts or nuts at all, just leave them out. No problem. And toss that together just like that, guys. And literally, that's all there is to it. Like I said, if you don't want the walnuts in there, just eliminate those. And then from this place right here, you just put it in the fridge. If you have time, sometimes I'm doing it at the last minute before it goes on the Thanksgiving table, so sometimes it doesn't go in the refrigerator. But if you have a couple of hours to do it ahead of time or even the night before. All right, you guys, what is so amazing about this is it goes with turkey, it goes with ham. My mouth is watering just smelling this and thinking about it. It is a wonderful spread, almost like a chutney, like you would use a chutney on a sandwich. Absolutely delicious. And it is so bright. It has that wonderful blend of the tartness and the sweetness, right? So it cuts through some of those rich foods that you have on the Thanksgiving table that we all love and enjoy so much, right? But this, being on the table, gives your palate a little bit of a break from all of that richness. And of course, we have to have a little taste test. Oh yeah. Yum, yum, yum. You guys, you gotta try this because it's so great. Even if you still use that jelly cranberry sauce out of the can, you can do this and surprise your family with something new. And only you will know that it took you 5 minutes to make it. How about that? Pretty cool, right? Well, you guys give this a try. And if you do, let me know and tell me how it works out for you. You know I love hearing from you. And we'll see you next time on Things Tina Does.